presentation before lunch. One before lunch, we have Wasim, who will tell us um, about Al Jazeera experience with using subtitles. So Wasim is our colleague from Al Jazeera. We have been collaborating for 5 years now. They have been using subtitles in their website. And we invited him to tell us all the bad things, why transcription is bad, what should we do to make it better, criticize the word error rates, not here to say we're great, say all the things that you like to see these people working on in the next few years to make the system more reliable, to use it.
Okay, Al Jazeera experience with transcription started like 5 years ago. It was a dream. We have tried many tools in the market, and the language wasn't even close to Arabic. It sounds so robotic. It doesn't convey the meaning. It's not understood. When QCRI approached us, we had the feeling that we can make it together. It's a local company. They speak Arabic. They understand Arabic. They have different employees from different dialects and backgrounds, and that will help a lot. The project was introduced to me. I felt it's very close to me because I don't know who am I anymore. I hate when people ask me, where are you from? Because really I don't know. I'm Palestinian, raised in Algeria, American citizen. I live in Qatar. Originally my parents from Egypt as well. So please pick up and choose. AlJazeera.net adapted transcription, and it wasn't the only tool that we offer to people with need. We have Sign News, and we became a referral in the market with Sign News language. And in the training center of Al Jazeera, we give classes of how to do signs language. Also, we have another tool in our website that's coming from a company called ReadSpeaker. It's so robotic. We tried to choose this tool to give the chance to audience that don't have the time to read an article, at least to listen to it. But it was so robotic. We hope one day we will reach a solution where it can have a print of a voice of one of our presenters to be close to the tone of Al Jazeera and the identity of Al Jazeera. With the closed caption, we had the opportunity to have the text in front of the audience, and we present the text exactly under the article where they can go back, forward, and move from one part to another part and be able to understand the whole topic. It's not yet into the level of closed caption because it's only capturing the audio and what the person is trying to say, nothing of the surrounding. There is no transcription saying that drums music now, a person is opening the door, he's speaking to another person with a dialect. We hope one day to reach that level where everything said in the video to be transcribed or written to the audience. I have a very short example here where I don't see it working. Sorry?
It's a PDF file.
It's not supposed to work. Should we use the... This is just a short example of a sign language news, and we added transcription to it, and we did find out it's very helpful because
First one? Second one?
So in this example, it's news language show. Is this a video? It's a video.
I don't see a video.
Should be, but it didn't download probably.
Click on it, you may find the source and there's
I click.
I have the link. Okay, no problem. We can.
Yeah, here we go.
وقع حراك دبلوماسية مكثف أردوغان يعرب عن
Just guys, be patient with us. يلا يلا. So apparently it's right here.
وقع حراك دبلوماسية مكثف أردوغان يعرب عن أمله في حل الأزمة الخليجية قبل عيد الفطر ويقول أن العهد السعودي يملك مفاتيح الحل. القوات العراقية تعلن بدء عملية اقتحام منطقة الموصل القديمة آخر معاقل تنظيم الدولة في المدينة. سلطات الاحتلال الإسرائيلي تقتحم باحات المسجد الأقصى لتأمين دخول مجموعات من المستوطنين إليها. طائرات حربية تقصف منطقتي الصابر وسلطة حوت جمال بنغاز في ليبيا ومصادر ليبية ترجح أنها مصرية أو إماراتية. نشرة الأخبار من قناة
Okay, what did you notice here?
قال الرئيس التركي رجب طيب أردوغان إن العهد السعودي الملك سلمان بن عبد العزيز.
What did you notice here? The introduction, yeah?
We don't have official maps. We don't have correct sentence boundaries.
Okay. That was the beginning of the transcription. I mean, now it's getting better when it comes to these things. Another observation.
Sign apparently now.
Yep. So the introduction had no science language at all. The transcription was very helpful to show us what the person is trying to say. يعني لغة الإشارة إجت في لقطة لاحقة. يعني المقدمة ما كان فيها لغة إشارة. So transcription was really helpful in a case like that. If we can add them together, it's going to be an added value to a person with disability because the introduction had no sign language at all.
So can we have the audio and the sign language? Can we have these data?
You mean,
The audio and the...
right now I don't have it, but it's just to show to the audience how important is transcription when it comes to a TV program where there is no sign language, you know. So in this passage, it's very important to combine between both.
But sometimes when you have breaking news, you have this banner which hides anything behind it,
Sometimes,
which is like
yeah,
ruined the
which
whole
is not all the time. What I'm trying to say that when we produce, we don't think of people of disability, and it's very important to do research to know if they understand what we are really offering. I mean, when I call QCRI, they say, oh, my accuracy is progressing. It's only 9%, but we don't know from the real users if it's really correct and it makes sense. We need more research to understand the end user. With Al Jazeera, our goal with this project is to support classical Arabic. We know that there is no tool that will provide us a good classical Arabic. We need to do the effort. We need to be partner in this project to get the best result that we want. Also to support the machine itself, because we have a lot of videos that can help the machine. And these videos are full of different dialects, and that will also help the machine. Also supporting people with disability and to enhance the video search within our video library. And now we added the new websites to Al Jazeera. We have a Chinese website. And because of the help of transcription, it's easier for us to translate because the Arabic transcript is in front of the editor. Directly, he will submit his translation, and you will see it directly on the website without any effort. I mean, it's only translation. Yes. Supporting classical Arabic, when it comes to media, we are Arabic news agency. Arabic is very important for us. We speak to the audience in Arabic, and we need our machine to speak the same language that we speak. So,
We built a classical dichotomy, and we have now a closed rate less than 5%.
wow, very good, very good.
But I think he means the modern standard Arabic.
Yeah.
Standard Arabic.
I don't see that. How can I show the?
You can show video again?
قبل هذه المصافحة كان البلدان على شفا حرب أو هكذا بديان. رئيس الوزراء الباكستاني عمران خان يلتقي في طهران الرئيس الإيراني حسن روحاني. زيارة في مكانها وتوقيتها مشبعة بالترتيب في ظرف محتشد بالتحولات لا تقل أهمية ما يقال عن المسكوت عنه، لكن فيما هو معلن كشف الرئيس الإيراني حسن روحاني عن اتفاقين رئيسيين: قوة عسكرية حدودية ولجنة اقتصادية بين البلدين. لا يصح نزع هذين الاتفاقين.
So the translator is typing the Chinese translation.
Yeah, you type
It
the
has to be
Chinese.
very fast.
No, because the text is there, and you plan your day. I want to use this video, and you just
So it
use the.
is written in advance.
Yes.
Before the translation.
Yes. And the challenges that we faced, Arabic language is very rich, very complex, and you gave a lot of examples. And also in media itself, new vocabularies always come, and we need to teach the machine how to say them. So it's very important. Every once in a while, we send the list to Ahmed, and Ahmed will say, send me a big list. Don't just send it right now, you know. But things change. New countries, organizations, political parties, new terminologies, you know. We have to keep updating them with these things. The other challenge is the Arabic dialect. I mean, you will find a video and suddenly the person is speaking in Moroccan, and the transcription is not really doing a good job yet in that aspect. The other issue is there are no punctuations, no differentiation between speaker 1 and speaker 2, who's speaker 1 and who's speaker 2. We want the machine one day to reach that point, because you are just reading and you don't know if it's the beginning of the paragraph or it's another topic or if it's related to the previous paragraph or to the later one. Also in Al Jazeera, we don't have a transcription guideline. We need to work on transcription guideline if we would like to reach that level of accuracy and professionalism in our offer. Editing transcription is a challenge. It's very hard for us to listen to the transcription, read the transcription, and try to fix it, because sometimes we are limited with time of the video and we cannot add to it and we cannot substitute to it. So we need the help of technology to be able to correct the sentences easily. Where do you find a closed caption or transcription in aljazeera.net? It's basically right now only in short videos that are 2 to 3 minutes, no more than that. I think we reach a position where the tool is advanced and the errors are less over time, and it's about time to adapt it into longer programs, but not debate programs. We have a lot of fighting in our content, a lot of argument between the guest and the presenter, and I don't think there is no machine on earth that can capture what they are saying. As I said, the transcription now is helping us in our satellite websites. One other thing is our content is also available on YouTube, but the transcription file is only on the website. We need to know how to add it to the YouTube to make the benefit more and more to the audience. We are investigating why it's not really happening. I don't know if it's the video player of YouTube itself, or maybe we need to resend it again to YouTube. So it's something that Mohammed and my colleagues should really discuss. In this example, we can push that example. I think it's a very good example where this video missed the Syrian dialect in 2 occasions within the video, and it's a very long period. Look, from 0:22 to 0:44, the Syrian dialect wasn't clear at all. So our editor decided to delete it completely. And it's not helpful to the end user. Why he decided? Because it takes a long time really to fix. So less headache, خلاص, امحي everything, and that's it. And the end user will find a way. Maybe ask his mom or ask his sister. For example, there are some mistakes that are really critical. It will change the meaning completely. When you say هذا الشاب instead of هذا الشعب, you are talking about a person, you are talking about people. When you say, for example, Syria, Suria, which is a nationality, it's not Syria, the country. When you say وجد السبيل, وجد سبيلا, لزبائني زبائنه. So the meaning will change completely. There are some minor errors that are okay, and maybe these minor errors were missed by the editor and not the machine itself. Because in this example, it's already transcribed and edited by the audience. So now after 5 years, yes, we have a workflow. We have our articles that are available in our video library. But the problem that we have is if transcription is received from QCRI today, it will be online by tomorrow, because we need to edit first and then publish. And to me as end user, it's so boring. If I go look for my closed caption, it's not there. I will not wait 24 hours for your closed caption to come. So really you need to work on your tool to be really trusted by the media companies, and they will make it live rather than delaying the content. We receive from QCRI about 20 to 30 transcription daily. We only have 2 editors that are working on fixing the transcription. The service is not visible to the audience yet. We need to work on that as Al Jazeera website management. Our next goal, inshallah, is to make it more visible and to use it in our programs. This is how we receive the content from QCRI. It comes to our publishing system. The file will open in front of the editor. You will be able to see the video and do the editing at the same time. But again, I said there are some challenges in the editing part. And I think when you produce the tool, you need to know the obstacles and the problems that your end user is really facing to have a better product. This is how we monitor. It's a dashboard provided by QCRI. This is the old model. They have a new model. We like the old model more because the video is visible. You can see the image. You can see the image, you can see the video later on, not only the text. You don't need just the text, you need to see it at the end. The only problem that we have with this transcription is the title is not included. Okay, and it's something that we need to think about later on, how to include the title with the transcription so you will know to which program or to which content it's related to. These are tips and advice from the FCC.gov of the US. We hope that our closed caption or transcription will reach all these points. Right now, because of the studio, we have some announcement. Our transcription is coming really underneath it or above it. Our transcription, we don't have the video player where they can play with it and move it anywhere they want. So visibility is really important, and it should be an effort coming from Al Jazeera to work on that. The machine performance, these are random examples. Each example is chosen randomly, but I think I was really successful in choosing these videos. Now, in this example, there are some songs inside the video and some lyrics inside the video. These songs and lyrics, they play a big role in understanding the video itself, but the closed caption didn't capture anything of it. You know, so the story is incomplete, and we can see the example.
Not song recognition.
Yeah, you know, but this particular story is about a certain song and how changes happen to the song and the new wording of the song, you know, and they kept showing that song over and over, but the closed caption kept only the audio that is coming from the presenter and the people that are around, neglecting everything in the background. Again, the Lebanese dialect wasn't really accurate, and there were some mistakes that are critical and some mistakes that are minor. In this second example, the transcription missed, again, the Jordanian dialect in the video. However, it was successful in another speaker where he was speaking straightforward classical Arabic. So maybe when we go and film with people, we'll say, speak in Arabic so QCRI will understand what you are saying.
That's the way to go.
We have to educate you.
You know, but in this example, only a few errors appeared, which means that the tool is successful in one and maybe lacking in another, but overall it's doing the job. This is also another example. This example, the problem was with missing percentages. When the speaker is saying 60%, it's not even there. And some grammatical mistakes and so on, or the name of the presenter at the end would be completely not there. Or the first word of the sentence is not there. This is a successful example, clear voices, 2 presenters in one video, and the closed caption did a good job with this particular example. And I like to show you, just to listen to the voice, how when it's really clear, the closed caption tool is really comfortable with it.
Now it's Microsoft. It's a picture, yeah.
No,
Does it look like
عم بيطلع لك اللينك. Yeah, that's what he did. And
So you need to put your other hand out of your pocket. Okay.
Thank you. Great. Because I was looking for holiday recently, that's why. Thank you very much.
okay, let's watch this example. See if you can capture.
You know, it's like the highway. You can feel it.
I'm not interested in a new car. I don't know what it's called.
وكأن المجلس العسكري الانتقالي والشارع السياسي في السودان يسيران على خطين متوازيين وكأن نقطة التلاقي مفقودة بينهما حتى إشعار آخر. يتواصل الاعتصام أمام مبنى القيادة العامة للجيش السوداني يطالب المعتصمون بتشكيل مجلس السيادة المدني بتمثيل عسكري وتشكيل حكومة مدنية وهو ذات المطلب الذي رفعه للمجلس العسكري تحالف إعلان الحرية والتغيير مهندس الحراك في الشارع ودعا فيه أيضا إلى تشكيل مجلس تشريعي انتقالي. للمطلب مبرراته في رأي كثيرين ففي ذهن المعتصمين تجربة حكم النظم العسكرية في السودان التي امتدت في مجملها إلى 52 سنة كانت السبب الأساسي في عثرات البلاد السياسية والاقتصادية التي لازمتها بصور ودرجات مختلفة. حالة التوجس وعدم الثقة لدى المحتجين مردها إلى التخوف من أن المجلس العسكري أعلن منذ البيان الذي عزل بموجبه البشير وحدد الفترة الانتقالية بعامين أو أقل حسب التطورات احتفظ لنفسه بالدور السيادي والأمني في الدولة حتى في حال تشكيل الحكومة المدنية التي تعهد بها. والتساؤل المطروح في أربطة سودانية كثيرة هو لماذا يتجنب المجلس الحديث عن تشكيل مجلس السيادة المدني بتمثيل عسكري محدود مع أن للسودان تجربة سابقة ناجحة فيه؟
You see here how the voice is really clear of the presenter and the tool is really comfortable. But sometimes from nowhere you will find a word in the transcription that is not really said. But I don't know how is that happening, but
It sounds perfect, but imagine if this can be improved in the punctuations, it will be fantastic.
yeah. Okay. So I will conclude with that example, saying that when we have less errors, it's less effort on the editors. And when it is less effort on the editors, it's more confidence of the tool will happen and the decision will be stronger to take the risks and try it on programs. With our project with the QCRI, our dream at the beginning was to reach a point where the live streaming of Al Jazeera Net to be transcripted. So we are hoping one day we will reach that goal where closed caption is in front of the audience, not live through the TV. We will start with the website and later on maybe the TV will adopt it. Closed caption is not a rule yet in Qatar. So one day it will be a rule. And I think we are ready for it by training the tool, by having a strong partner like QCRI, with the support of iHorizon and all our partners that are in the technology field. I would like to thank you very much. I hope that helped you a little bit to understand what media newsroom is looking when it comes to technology and how helpful is your work to these people of need. Thank you very much. I think it's lunchtime, no questions.
I mean, I think you are unique, so we're gonna allow questions for you because you're different.
I
So I can make it quick or I can make it really long. But let me say I was one member of a team that was responsible for deploying real-time captioning for the Czech television, which is also a very complicated language. And we had a lot of these problems you had, so I can share them with you like right now, or our solution, or like anytime later. But I think that you exactly made the point that you have to know your audience. And in our experience, we did research during that project. And actually, at least in our country, we realized we are dealing with groups of with two different groups. One is the group that is hearing disabled, but they lost their hearing during their lifetime, so they knew the spoken language. And one is the group that was born hearing disabled or with complete hear loss. And what is particular about this group that was born like that is their vocabulary, because of the limited exposure to life and world, is extremely limited. And I don't know nothing about the signed Arabic, but let's say for standard Czech sign language, you have like 5,000 words, and that's pretty much that. And that's the vocabulary you have in for this group. So even if you do this perfect, they will still have extreme problems to understand because it's too fast, and there is a lot of words or concepts they are not able to pick up.
Exactly, thank you. I will just add one example about the reed speaker that we have used. We purchased the reed speaker with aljazeera.com. And every year we do an audit and we find out where we are spending our money, and they said, okay, how come this tool is highly used in the Arabic website and it's rarely used in the English website? We were really surprised, you know. We thought that no one is going to use it, but people used it. Not necessarily with disability, but some people are good in listening more than reading. Some people are lazy readers. Some people are busy driving, but from what we have spent on Reed Speaker, we know that there are users that are using it. Any other questions?
Final question? Hamdi and Tim. Choose one. Yeah. You can make it quick and then you can.
I know from, for example, German TV station that they do like re-speaking, and then they use an ASR system which is adapted to the speaker. Have you tried that? And you could also simplify what is being said, for example, for the deaf people, if you do re-speaking maybe in a more simpler way. That's just a comment which you can try.
That's exactly
Yeah. Any other questions? I mean, before the speech, Ahmed, he promised to give me another 10 minutes because of my weight. But anyway. To use the stairs, you know.
I meant 10 minutes on the lunch, not 10 minutes here. You get it wrong.
Thank you, Asim, for the presentation. Actually, I have two questions. The first one, can we have the post-editing of the ASR outputs? Can we have this data before and after the correction? This will help. This will help a lot, actually. We have it. Right? Inshallah, we have it. Okay. So the second one is do you see that if we highlight some words in the ASR output based on the confidence level, some words will, for example, will be colored as red or in red, such that any person can figure very quickly the doubtful words. Will this speed up the annotation process? Thank you.
I think it will speed up. But again, the problem is in the workflow that we have right now. I want the management really to trust the machine, at least to launch the transcription and then later on do the editing. I don't want to see the gap in the service. It's not fair for someone to go to the website and not to find it, and find it in one video and it's not in the other. I did like the colors that QCRI used, but I couldn't get the approval of the management to use different colors. They preferred regular way, which is a black background with white and no coloring and no.
Excellent. So I think the one takeaway question is that still Al Jazeera doesn't trust the closed caption to go live without human. I mean, that's the way it is, right? I mean,
They should hire reporters by talking to the system. The system are kind of well, they hire them, otherwise they don't hire them. It will make your stuff easier. It's like an
Yeah.
interview test.
if we allow more questions, there'll be no lunch. So I'm happy. If you guys want to stay here, we can skip lunch.
I mean, it's very important
Right,
to
okay.
master the language, to help the tool.
Are you also here tomorrow? I think, you know, this is...
Wasim is invited for tomorrow, yes. But I think,
This is awesome stuff.
Yeah.
right? Because it's really the user's view. I think, you know, we should spend some time tomorrow
Yeah.
to really...
right.
I mean,
go
this
through
is
the list,
really
you know,
helpful.
and
Yeah.
I mean,
discuss-
you need really to listen to the video to find
Sure.
out.
Okay. Excellent.
Because I have done the exercise in a rush, trying to give you
Cool.
the juicy part of it.
Yeah.
But if you sit down really and watch the video, it will be more helpful.
I think you found a lot of good mistakes we're doing. Thank you very much. We don't need more. This will keep us busy for some good time. So,
And these
Yeah.
mistakes are after editing. Also,
Sure.
So
so Wasim, you are invited for the roundtable meeting tomorrow. It will be interesting if you can join. We're supposed to have an hour and a half, but now it's back to 50 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. So you have 50 minutes to eat outside, and we'll be back here at 1:30 to listen to what Facebook has been doing recently in speech recognition by Abdurrahman.